This is Matt from the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, and when you're done listening to this episode of Blind Tag, make the hot tag and check out the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, shiningwizards.com, available on iTunes, Stitcher, Geek Life Radio, Audio Boom, and more.
Hey, this is King Firehawk from 1640 PWPR. Coming up, the Blind Tag Podcast, which is exclusive here to 1640 PWPR, the home of Pro Wrestling Podcast Radio and more.
Hello out there in the podcast world. Once again, you've reached the Blind Tag. I am Big Dick Gideon, your host, alongside two members of the Fallen Angels. We have Kryim.
Oh.
And we have Dante.
Howdy.
And we're going to lead off with something that needs to be discussed, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean...
we got to talk about it because...
It's hot off the grill, too.
It's hot off the press.
Hot off the press.
That's sizzle. So Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh, Lord. Lord help us.
Greg the Hammer Valentine thought it would be a good idea to get on a podcast and talk about, his history and everything like that, which is fine, okay? But then, so he just, out of nowhere, about 40 minutes into the podcast, decided to, out of the blue, start denigrating women in wrestling. Just started saying, quote, "As far as girl wrestling, I would send them all out to the strip bar and fire them. I'd fire every girl wrestler I ever saw. They don't draw any money. They have horrible matches. They're terrible. That's the way I feel." Followed by another quote that said, quote, "They take away jobs from men that need to support their families. They should be home washing dishes and cooking and pregnant and barefoot. I love women, but they gotta realize their place. They are not supposed to be wrestlers. They're not supposed to be MMA fighters or boxers. It's bullshit," unquote. I don't know if I can actually comprehend this 1950s nonsense mentality.
I think, again, that shows also the damage that concussions can do to the old guys. Like,
well, that's the thing.
Shit.
I listened to the audio.
Wow.
Okay, and we'll put the link in the description.
We listened to the audio.
Yeah,
okay.
me and Kryim listened to the audio. Okay, he's clear voiced. It's not bullshit. Like he's not joking around. People laughed, but it was clearly like nervous laughter. He is dead serious about this.
I will say that I like Greg. I respect what he's done in the ring, but
what are you doing?
I couldn't.
What are you doing?
The link that we went to, they said fast forward to 40 minutes and that's when all that shit started. I couldn't do that because of buffering or whatever. I got to go through 30 minutes. He made 4 minutes seem like a fucking eternity. It's like he's just as slow talking as he is working in the ring. When he got to this, I was like, yeah, everybody was laughing around him, but it was, you're right, it was that nervous, awkward laughter, like holy shit.
Is he serious?
He's serious.
God, he's serious.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing?
Here's
the thing, was he 64?
63.
Is he 63? He's 63 years old. I understand the era that he grew up through, okay? I get it. But it is the year 2015. Fucking get your shit together, okay? What are you thinking? I would dare him to say that to Ronda Rousey. I would dare him.
Look at what happened to the last person that made fun of her parents dying in a house fire.
She beat her in 30 seconds.
And she was a world contender.
She was a world...
Chapow! That was
done.
it. Done.
Fucking done. The ref stopped, said,
it was
damn.
Like watching that one Tyson fight where he punched the guy once and it's like,
oh, well, there it goes. Okay.
That was 30
seconds.
Yeah.
$40 down the drain.
$40 down the drain. So, I mean, Ronda felt bad that she didn't give people a fight, but, she had to take care of business. I dare Greg the Hammer Valentine to say that to Ronda Rousey's face. She will end him. This ain't wrestling, son. She will fucking put you down.
Any current top female star in the WWE. And I'm talking more of the NXT girls that are coming. Charlotte could fucking put him in his place.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, the next Deucey, she is. She's got it. She's got it.
Charlotte... Paige, Becky,
Nate,
Sasha, okay? These women, women are incredible. AJ Lee, when she was still around. Yes. I was a big fan of AJ Lee. Incredibly talented woman.
Fucking even Lita now.
Yeah.
Even Lita can take them down.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not even talking about taking them. I'm talking about...
You could dig up Moolah, and she would take Greg Valentine now.
I just don't understand, The thing is, what boggles my mind is that he genuinely believes this. He genuinely believes that females in this business are taking jobs away from men who apparently deserve it more.
I wonder what Stephanie McMahon's opinion on that. Has she said anything?
I had posted something on my Facebook, and it's along the lines of, it seems like all the WWE Hall of Famers are losing their minds and wants to dive bomb their own careers. It's like Greg the Hammer Valentine said, "Hey, Terry, oh yeah? You could drop the N-bomb? Watch what I can do."
Yeah.
And then just, boom, just drops that. I'm waiting for maybe DiBiase to come out and just say Jesus hates all, all ethnicities.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I've joined with the Westboro Baptist.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you think you guys are good? I'm joining Westboro Baptist Church. I'm the real heel.
Monday.
Okay, we love you, Ted.
God bless.
Yeah. God bless.
But you listen to this and I don't know, a guy my age, because I'm 30, okay? A guy my age who's grown up in a different era, okay? I do not understand this type of sexism and, Hogan's type of racism. I don't get it. I didn't go through the civil rights movement and shit like that of the 60s, okay? Mm-hmm. We're going through a different civil rights movement now, but I didn't understand that. And I don't understand homophobia or anything like that. I don't understand how you can actually think that another sex, the opposite sex, genuinely doesn't deserve, quote unquote, these jobs.
I could say part of that is because you, along with Kryim, were brought up in a very female-strong household.
Yeah, I guess. But
think of the personalities of who you grew up with.
Yeah.
And they weren't your typical barefoot in the kitchen.
No.
And you were taught to have tolerance.
Don't get me wrong, they were in the kitchen.
You found it on your own.
Yeah.
They were in the kitchen, but they commanded the house.
Yeah, did they? Yeah, just because they're in the kitchen doesn't mean they rule the rest of the house. They.
Go ahead. You try to cross.
Tell my sister.
Yeah.
Tell my sister she belongs pregnant and barefoot.
That's what I'm trying to explain.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, trying to tell
the
Bob
matriarch of the family at one time. The matriarch. Yeah, you know what? You could cross her, and then you would immediately regret that because she has that. You know how some people have passive aggressive behavior where they kind of make you feel bad.
Yeah,
their kung fu is not strong compared to the grand poobah of passive aggressive behavior. My grandmother, my grandmother would make you feel bad for saying the wrong thing by being polite to you.
Yep. But I just, here's a once again an old school wrestler who's completely out of touch, has no idea what's going on anymore.
It goes back to that one episode that we did where we said, there's with some guys, sometimes
you got to let it go.
It's time to walk away.
It's time to retire and sit at your house and fucking relax.
Well, just to go along with that, earlier in the interview, minus the holy shit, the stuff that he said, he was also talking about some of the newer stuff. Some guy asked him about the newer NXT thing.
Yes,
and he said, well, if I was the boss, I would slow everything down. They're going 100 miles an hour.
Well, that's because he can't keep up.
Well, yeah,
that too.
But he's saying that he would do away with everything they're doing right now in NXT and go back to the complete old school roots.
So you can't do that. Once again, that just shows him how out of touch he actually is.
He's still part of that Vince era where, even
Vince Senior era.
Yeah.
Well, no, even Vince now, they're saying publicly how out of touch he really is with how the business is running right now. Triple H has more of a finger on the pulse of what's happening, and that's why NXT is doing phenomenally well.
Yeah.
Compared to,
but the
Vince's
thing is,
product.
You can't slow it down to what it was, okay? This business has to evolve with the times, okay? This business has to evolve. If you don't evolve, you die, okay? This is business. At the end of the day, you got to turn a profit, and the fans aren't going to buy a ticket if you don't give them what they want to see. Yeah. They will go watch something else, okay? There's over 500 channels of television on the tube, okay? If you're not giving me what I want, I can find a channel that will.
And this is why NXT and ROH are pulling in the viewing numbers that they are, because it's kind of like when ECW broke out on the scene, when we'd all stay up until 1 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday night just to get that hour clip of some match, because it was unlike anything we were watching at the time.
And it was so different.
And then Vince got smart.
Yeah, he's
and
like,
then
you know what?
Let's
That's
do
a good
Attitude
idea.
Era. Let's go hardcore.
Yeah.
And that's when wrestling was at its peak, and now we're in this downslide once again.
Well, I think we're coming out of it.
Well, we are,
okay?
but it's still it's not going to really happen until that changing of the hierarchy guard.
It's not there yet. It will be. I say in a few years it will be.
Well,
but if it survives that long.
Finn Balor said in an interview, because I've read on Lords of Pain, that he said in an interview that he doesn't want to get called up to the main roster.
Yeah.
He's actually quite happy with what he's doing in NXT. He says NXT is kind of like a rebirth, kind of like what ECW was when they just hit the scene and stuff like that. He's excited to be part of the revolution. So he doesn't want to get called up to the main roster. He's like, I'm quite happy where I'm at. And you know what? If you don't need the money...
Yeah, if you're comfortable with what you're doing... Yeah, if you're in a comfortable situation and you're paying your bills and you're taking care of your family, why? Why would you go up to Raw?
Yeah. Well, Triple H also said yesterday, I believe, I saw it on Twitter or something like that, getting called up to the main roster is a very bittersweet thing.
Yeah.
Because, everybody wants to be on Raw, everybody wants to do that, but it's a different atmosphere.
And how many careers are ended so quickly.
Yeah.
Look at Adam Rose.
Yeah, poor Adam Rose.
Adam Rose was over like free beer and hot dogs.
Yeah, he got called up too early.
And he got called up too early and they killed him.
Yeah. He got called up way too early.
Fucking Kevin Owens. There's a guy who was white hot. Dude was white fucking hot.
All you had to do was strike the iron.
That's it. That's all they had to do was just tell him to go, but they didn't. They held him back. And then they buried him to Cena, and then, you're only a mid-card guy. Now he's facing Cesaro. Who, by the way, Cesaro's another guy who could go, but, we're not going to let him go.
Cesaro can't talk.
Put him up. Make him a Paul Heyman guy.
Give him a Heyman. He was Heyman for a little while, and it was doing phenomenal stuff for his career. And then
Cesaro can't talk. He's a phenomenal athlete. I love watching him in the ring.
Ridiculously stupid strong.
He's ridiculously stupid strong. He's a great performer. I love watching Cesaro. But at the end of the day, in this business, especially how it is, if you can't talk, that's a big, big detriment. Okay. Because the era of the manager is over, okay?
Which is sad.
All right? It is sad. I'm sorry, Dante. I'm sorry.
No, Dante, no. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing, Tar?
I didn't mean it.
No, he didn't mean
First
it.
I got Greg telling me I belong in the kitchen barefoot, pregnant, and cooking him dinner, and now you're telling me I'm obsolete. Thanks.
No, Dante.
Why am I even sitting here now?
Way to go, Dick.
Jesus.
Big dick.
Jesus has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, stop taking a large name in vain, you big dick.
All right, so Dick, but you understand what I'm saying, okay? Like,
does she? Because she has a frowny face on for the viewers who can't see at home.
I would say,
big.
If you can't talk,
Super make a grumpy face.
If you can't talk, let's face it. Look, a guy like Kevin,
just fine.
Kevin Owens can't talk. I mean, Kevin Owens can talk. Okay, Cena obviously can talk. Okay. And these guys can perform. Cena may not be the best performer in the ring, but he can perform. Okay? You gotta be able to talk in this day and age. Because managers essentially don't exist in the higher-ups no more. So they don't. Okay? That's a
Tell
fact.
Tell that to Heyman.
Heyman is a special case because Brock Lesnar is a special case.
Brock
Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is a special case. That's why.
If you could bring back the managers, I mean, like,
if you could bring back the managers, Cesaro would easily be competing for the heavyweight title.
Absolutely.
I have to say, I like Lana. She's doing very well in her manager spot for a female.
But
in
Ziggler
that
doesn't need a manager. Ziggler can talk, and Ziggler can perform. Lana is an escort. She's a valet. Okay.
Well, that's what they're kind of turning her into.
She's turning.
She
can talk.
The manager role when she was. I mean, she could really talk. I mean, come on, she got people really, really pissed there for a little while.
Yeah, no, she
absolutely. The whole Russian and
she absolutely can talk. Okay, but because I don't know, WWE has a problem with fucking managers nowadays. They turn it into a valet.
They had to do that. They don't allow couples to work together.
Yeah,
that is a big no.
But yeah, Ziggler can talk. If you like I said, Cesaro, he doesn't have it on the mic. He just doesn't have it.
Neither did Tyson Kidd, but I mean, like, they were awesome to fucking watch.
But as a tag team, the highest you can go as a tag team is the tag team titles. Okay, and they held them, and they were great. Okay. By the way, Tyson Kidd, speedy recovery. I hope he comes back soon.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And if you know what, if you pay attention, Cesaro's like him and Cesaro must have they must have some serious
some bromance.
Love. Yeah, because he wears like Tyson on his arm and shit, like doing the sharpshooter.
Yeah, they really have a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah.
Speaking of, apparently I've heard rumor that Daniel Bryan has been cleared by doctors to return, but WWE will not put him in the ring.
Well, no, they're going to save him till the Royal Rumble. Why would you put him in now?
Yeah,
you have no spot for him.
That's true.
There's no need. There's no need to put Daniel Bryan in now.
Well, here's the thing. If we're gonna future craft right here.
Yeah, I would tell him, I don't need you here right now. Rest.
Work out,
rest.
Royal Rumble.
Okay, and prepare yourself.
Secret entrant to the Royal Rumble. Do you put him over or do you?
Oh, I put him over.
Yeah,
you put him over. Absolutely. He's number
30.
30.
That would be the right thing to do. Yeah. But again,
I would put him over.
Crowd would riot if he
doesn't go over.
Let's put it this way. Let's give him an exit the same way like
oh my god,
like Barbarian in and out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, crowd would riot.
Well, that's the thing. You save Daniel Bryan to the Rumble. You make him number 30 entrant. Okay, and then he faces against the big heel, whoever that is at the time.
That's a good idea.
Too bad they probably won't go with it.
Big Dick, what do we do with good ideas? What do we do?
They go in the good idea bin.
And where does the good idea bin go?
In the ocean.
There you go.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so we can make sure we protect those good ideas. We throw that bitch in the ocean.
But it is a good idea. But if I'm WWE, there is no reason to bring in Daniel Bryan right now. You don't have a spot for him.
Yeah.
You have no angle for him. So rest, get healthy as you can be, and you'll come back in the Rumble.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I would do. You have like another 6 months to get healthy.
That's a smart idea.
You know. Again, well, that's a good idea, right?
He's doing the Tough Enough, correct?
Yeah, he's doing the Tough Enough right now.
They're still keeping him on TV
for exposure.
Yeah.
He's got his exposure. Rest, get healthy, train up, keep healthy, and we'll see you in the Rumble. That's what I would do if I was WWE. But it's great to hear that he's cleared to go. Mm-hmm. But I would prefer him to wait another 6 months.
Yeah, there's really no reason.
There's nothing for him.
Yeah,
I don't have an angle for him. Everybody else is sort of occupied. So
you could do. You could have somewhere around Survivor Series. You could have Brock Lesnar take over the title, right? Carry it all the way to Mania. Okay, but. Here comes Daniel Bryan, and now you can build a David Goliath match.
I can't see... Here's the thing, right? This is the second time in as many years that Daniel Bryan's neck has been injured, right? Are you really going to put the strap on a guy that's had 2 neck injuries in 2 years?
Especially right after you give him the belt both times. It's almost like the belt is a
are you gonna
curse
put him,
on him.
Are you going to put him in the ring with Lesnar, who gave The Undertaker a concussion when he did at WrestleMania? Okay? I get it. A David Goliath match would sell, but at the same time, I'm not going to put Daniel in that spot.
Maybe next year?
Maybe in another year.
See how well he does?
If he stays healthy.
Yeah.
You know? If he stays healthy, absolutely.
Because you're right. He injured he got the belt, got injured, was gone for a year, came back, got the belt,
got an IC title,
and got injured again. Yeah. So that is a very
I would say
valid point to bring up.
I'm not going to put him in the ring with Lesnar.
Yeah,
I'm not. Lesnar carrying the title? No. I honestly, I wouldn't put the strap on Lesnar again.
Why?
Because it's clear that they've put all their chips on Seth Rollins. Okay? Now, Seth Rollins, and if you got, by the way, today is Sunday the 23rd, which is SummerSlam. Okay? So, if you want Seth Rollins to be the heel champ that you really want him to be, you make him go over on Cena and make him a double champion. Okay? And then, maybe you have a Lesnar Seth Rollins match at Survivor Series, but Seth goes over. Dirty. Okay?
You could do that, or if you want to look in the flip book, because Austin was at one time the highest selling t-shirt guy and whatever. You want to get Cena the super heat, have him sign up with the Authority, kick out Seth Rollins.
It's
right?
like the champ is here.
The champ is here. Now he's a double champion. Now you have double reason to hate him. He'll get booed to shit.
Yeah.
Right? Kids will start hating him. He becomes mega heel. And then Seth Rollins can reform some type of Shield gimmick.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
They are never going to make Cena heel ever.
Don't tell me ever. Okay, because Hogan did it, and it went over like free beer, and you know it.
Hogan did it, Austin did it, Rock did it.
There's also a different side, because of how much Cena does with his charity work.
I understand that.
They may not do, especially since he's the #1 guy for Make-A-Wish. And
I'm not saying it's happening today. I'm not saying Cena turns heel this year. I'm saying maybe in a couple years, when Cena's a little older again. He's been doing it for a decade, okay?
Longer.
Okay, maybe even a little longer. It's time to, the changing of the guard, okay, a little bit. And if he wants to stay relevant in a few years, when the fans are older, when the younger fans are older, then you turn heel. Okay? When someone can come up and take Cena's charity obligations and carry them, okay? You need somebody that's over with the charity like Cena is, okay? Once you have that, then he turns heel.
And they don't have that star yet.
Not yet.
No.
They will, though.
Yeah.
They will. Not yet.
God bless him. I mean, say what you will about John Cena, okay, and how he's not at the same level as The Rock or Austin or Hogan or whatnot. But God bless him, he's been carrying that company for over 10 years on his shoulders.
Just a decade. And you know what? People give him a lot of shit. Oh, he doesn't work hard in the ring. Oh, he doesn't do this. Oh, he doesn't do that. You know what? He's there every fucking day.
Yeah.
When's the last time John Cena took a vacation? Because I don't fucking remember.
When he had to have his nose redone.
Well, that's not even vacation. That's just him going, I hate everything, and getting fucking his nose fixed.
The only time he takes time off is when he's fucking injured. That's it.
He is there every single day.
Yeah, I mean, his nose broke, and he was back.
And he finished the match.
First off, he finished the match.
Well, that's
because there's so many fucking indie guys out there that would just say, roll me up.
Yeah, roll me up. Yeah.
Fucking, my hand's up. I'd be one of them motherfuckers, because, he was sniffing his ear. That's how... He was looking like a fucking Picasso.
It's like Ben Roethlisberger in
Well, he was fucked.
He
was fucked.
He was sniffing his ear.
But sniffing his ear. The thing is, like I said, Cena gets a lot of shit. But as soon as they get that guy that can take over the charity, okay, Cena will turn heel. Absolutely. Because it makes sense to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, because
he came in heel, didn't he? When he
he came in his first match was against Kurt Angle, when Kurt Angle called out somebody, and then he came out and ruthless aggression, and they had that match, right? That was his first match.
That was his first match. It was against Kurt Angle. I don't know if he went over, but he did.
No.
Going the distance.
He went the distance with Kurt Angle, and everybody was giving him applause and shit like that.
Yeah, it was one of those like Angle was calling out local LeBron.
Especially Cancer. Like Cancer's like, oh, I hate John Cena. Dude, the man can work. It's just that he's not allowed to. Okay, he's not really allowed to take the bumps most people take because not only is he the face of the company, but because he does that charity work. Mm-hmm. He has to be healthy for the charity work. However, we have been seeing a lot more from Cena lately than we have maybe in the past couple years.
Well, yeah, look at the guys he's working.
Sure.
Kevin
Owens.
Kevin Owens. I mean, like, the matches with him and Kevin Owens were
Those
great.
3 matches were probably the top matches of the year.
Because Owens is making him work.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, fuck it, I'm not just going to do the same fucking fluff.
Yeah.
No, we're going to go out there and
We're
work.
not going to do the 5 moves of doom. We're gonna go out there and do.
Yeah. We're going to do a match, and we're going to give them a half hour, and we're going to give them a half hour of wrestling, and they're going to enjoy it. And every single one of those matches, all 3 of those matches, if I'm not mistaken, got standing fucking ovations.
You mean Kevin Owens, that white hot guy that they had for like a short miss?
No, Kevin Owens, the mid-carder.
Oh, the mid-carder,
yeah,
the one that they don't see ever carrying like something main event.
I'm just honestly,
it still blows my mind. Like, did they not see the matches that we watched?
Who doesn't want to see Kevin Owens versus Brock Lesnar? Who doesn't want to see that? Because I want to see that. I know Brock Lesnar can't work like Kevin Owens, but at the same time, those personalities.
I would love to see Kevin Owens versus...
That would sell tickets.
I would like to see Kevin Owens versus fucking Paul Heyman on mic to mic. Could you imagine what that would be like?
The thing is, Kevin Owens is great on the mic. It's not that he's not, but he's not quite there yet.
No, but...
Cena can go back and forth with Heyman. Owens can't quite do that yet.
You know who else I would like to see go back and forth with Heyman?
Wyatt,
exactly. My point.
Wyatt.
Are you kidding me?
Please give Wyatt the ball. Please give Wyatt the ball.
He just wants to play so bad.
Please give Wyatt the ball, man. Okay, so, by the way, there's another match. You got the Wyatt family versus Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.
That was just added on Monday night, correct?
Was it? Or I can't remember. I think it was... But regardless. Okay?
I think you see another member of the Wyatt family tonight.
I think Rowan comes back.
Either Rowan or Leo Kruger.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
You're Adam Rose. Fuck you, I'm not.
Fuck you. I would say... I want Bray to go over. They're not going to go over. Because Bray went over last time. Last month. Mm-hmm. So now, and plus it's SummerSlam. I expect Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose to go over. Unfortunately. But if they're smart, it'd be a good idea.
Where do they go?
For Bray to go over.
Where do they go?
Yes, I know where they go. Everybody knows where they go.
Where do they go?
Everybody knows where they go.
Where do they go? Where does the good ideas go?
The good idea box.
And where does the good idea bin go?
In the ocean.
That's right. We got to protect those good ideas.
Seriously, though, I don't think they have a better mic, man. Bray Wyatt and Cena going back and forth on the mic is impressive to watch.
It was great.
That was very impressive to watch. But I think that's about all we have for this week, except we have a few announcements for shows.
Well, yeah.
Announcement.
We do have a cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
A cancellation that we are not surprised and kind of saw coming, since every other show we've been ever booked on this was either canceled or we didn't get paid for.
Mm-hmm.
The Bootin' Show for August 29th has been canceled.
No way!
The promoter has shut down and backed out.
CWA no longer exists.
Yeah, CWA no longer exists, which now makes us 2-time, undisputed, final tag team champions of 2 different federations.
We are the Omega Champions!
So.
Yeah, so that show in Bootin' is canceled. Sorry, folks. We were really actually looking forward to going there and working in Bootin' again, because, it's
Bootin'.
Bootin' loves wrestling. They really do.
They're
like
wrestling.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Broadway loves their wrestling too, or PWS and.
No, go ahead. Go. No,
We'll vamp because Big Dick needs to use the PP room. So go ahead, go use the PP room.
No, we will finish.
No, because I got another 5 minutes to go. So, Tinkle.
No,
go ahead.
Well, go talk, speak.
Okay. So anyway,
rushing water.
So yeah, the August 29th show, which was this coming Saturday, has been canceled. You going to start making drip drip noises and rain?
Drip 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 drip.
And we do have still the show on September 5th at the Harwood Fire Station in Hazleton, New PA. The show starts at 4 o'clock, and I believe the tickets are somewhere between $10 to $12.
And when is that again?
It is September 5th.
5th, okay.
It's a Saturday.
So in 2 weeks.
Yep, it's a fundraiser.
Okay.
It's a luck of the draw, which means anything can go.
Okay.
Casket match, blindfold match, strange bedfellows match, submission, battle royal, whatever the draw is. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Doors open at 3:30. Bell time is at 4, and all money goes to the Harwood Fire Company in Hazleton, PA.
Okay.
Bunch of good.
Anything else? We
A bunch of good people on the show. You have the ECPW champion Frankie Flo, Prince of Kanaton. Timothy Plasma, Crazy Ivan, who is the TV champion, Aaron Bradley, Kenny Bangle, Junior Flo, Sonny Kiss, Natasha Lee, us, the Graysons, War Machine, Brandon Alpha, and many more.
So yeah, that's gonna be a good show, folks. You don't want to miss that one. That's September 5th, 2015. Doors open at 3:30. Bell time is 4, and we're live from the Harwood Fire Company. So, if you can get in, do it. You're gonna see some great talent. You're going to enjoy yourself. And
see us.
Is our podcast going to be there? Maybe
it might be.
I don't think we'd have any issue setting up there.
I don't think so. We'll have to.
We'll do it. We can do it.
Can
we build it? Yes, we can.
So if you see the table for the blind tag, come on by and say hi to us, and
give Big Dick a hug. He loves that.
Yeah, do that.
Exactly. You give Big Dick big old hug. He's one of those huggy type guys. He loves that. You just do that.
Yeah, that's a manifest lie. So
that's not. Matter of fact, you love giving hugs. I mean, you gave JR a hug. You were like, you gave him the big hug.
No, that did not happen. Okay, that did not happen.
You got a handshake.
Yeah.
He let you put on the hat and everything.
Nope. That's, again, not just a manifest lie.
It was a long day for you there, huh, Kryim? You were seeing stuff that...
Yeah, it was a long day, huh?
Yeah.
It was a fun day, though.
Oh, wait, speaking of long days, we will be working, or not working, but we will have our podcast at the Legends of the Ring in Monroe on October 3rd.
Yes, that is right.
The amount of stars that are going to be there is just unreal.
It's mind-boggling.
We may or may not have some indie stars with us, or maybe a Hall of Famer with us. We're not sure yet. We're working on some things, but
yeah, we hope to see you there.
We'll keep you in touch on that, and I think that's it, right?
All right, yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll wrap it up.
Gonna watch SummerSlam.
Yeah, enjoy SummerSlam. We are on a regular schedule again, so we will be recording next Sunday. So hope you guys enjoy this one. Enjoy SummerSlam, and for Kryim. And for Dante, I'm Big Dick Gideon, and we will see you all next week.
Blind tag! Blind tag! Blind tag!